painter. I had body people supposed to work on it. A couple people's like, oh yeah, we'll do it. 3 people. Nobody done it. So there's no body work. There's no prep work. I sanded, cleaned it up best I could, sealed the seam, sealed it the best I could, sanded, cleaned up best I could, whatever, and I went to painting. So that's what you get. That's what I got. It's a drift car. It's not perfect. It is what it is. I've seen some discoloration in a couple places. I do have to put another coat of clear coat, at least one more, maybe 2. So yeah, it is what it is. By the time I get a motor in it, some electronics, some wheels and tires, fenders, bumpers on it, it'll be what it'll be, you know. And then we'll beat the crap out of it, because that's what we're going to do. It's what it's for. So there you have it. The Midnight Purple 2. I actually wanted 3 and I ordered it, and they sent the 2, and so I just went with it. That's what I had. And one more coat of clear and it should be ready to rock. So I'm going a couple days. It's going to Rise Fab to have the roll cage installed. It's laying inside there, so I've got to get wheels and everything on the front. So I may not put the BC racing coilovers on yet. I may just put stock stuff back on it to get it to Rise Fab to get it done, then bring it back, figure out what I'm going to do on the steering angle, and then go from there. So alright, here we go. Kind of tinkering with the S13. Getting ready to put the tie rod ends, inner and outers. Then we should be ready to take it to Rise Fab. It's like the 2nd. We got to go on the 6th, I think it is. 5th or 6th. I'll have to look at the schedule, but I got the BC coils on. They're in there somewhere. And again, it's a drift car. I just wanted some color on it. It's not perfect by no means. I couldn't get a body man. I couldn't get anybody to paint it. I bought some rattle can. Went with it. that's what we get. I don't know. But again, we got the BCs on the front. I put the factory spindles on it. The tie rods I don't have ready. I'm gonna get those. I'm not worried about the steering and all that. I'm gonna leave all that out. Which I have the steering right here. I can just kick the tires and get them to straighten or whatever where I want to go with them. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Like I said, it's not perfect by no means. It's a drift car. It's going to be beat up. It's going to get skin up. I debated on getting a new steering rack. That's something I can always change later if I want to. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with it. Get the tie rod ends on it, get them halfway straight. I don't have it adjusted way down. It's pretty much about the way it came. I do have it up on the blocks on both sides because it wouldn't have been able to let the lift out from under it without setting it up on the blocks. So it's going to set pretty low. It's definitely going to set lower than what it was. I don't know how low just yet, but I needed to just kind of make sure it wasn't too low, make sure the subframe wasn't touching or anything. I think it'll be okay. We still got to load it on the rollback to get it to Rise Fab. We can see she's got clearance under there. Should be okay. I got to get the tie rods and the brake lines and fuel line out from under, get all that done, and should be ready to go. So hopefully I can find their tie rods tomorrow. Right, there you go, that's where I'm at. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're getting closer all the time to go to Rise Fab and have the cage put in. So I got the tie rod ends, got it put in. I got the cage just laying in it in there. So she's on her wheels. I still don't know what I'm doing the front steering and all that, what kind of angle kit, or if I'm gonna go to a 5-lug conversion on this. But I've got it ready to go to Rise Fab for the cage install. Got the cage laying in there. Yeah. And again, that paint ain't the best. There's no body work in it. It's all rattle can. I'm not a painter. I'm not a body man. I really don't know what I am. I just do stuff, I guess. So that's what we got. That's where she is. So on to the next phase of this jewel. We're going out to Rise Fab either tomorrow or Tuesday, and yeah, that's the next level of this endeavor. I think that rack is leaking a little bit. I may have to put a rack on it. I don't know. We'll see. But at least it's mobile to be able to get the cage put in it. That's all I was trying to do. So we got that, and then we'll go from here. Alright, here we go.
I'm feeling high. I'm feeling